besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Scholastica Ojunwa Ebedi for those who are new here, and I welcome all my new subscribers. We're now up to 29 subscribers, 28 from 22. Thank you all. I appreciate you clicking that subscription button. Okay, so this video I'll be telling you how to pass your driving theory test, the tips and the trick. So driving theory test, the exam is just two sections. We have the multiple choice questions and we have the hazard perception. So I'll take them one after the other so I don't confuse you guys, okay? So for the multiple choice question, the pass mark is 43 and it's over 50. So when it comes to this exam, I guess it's just all about common sense, okay? So this multiple choice questions, that is 50 questions. The first trick or the tip I'm going to tell you is do not be quick to click the answer. You have to read the questions to understand. Then only you can get the right answer. Okay? You can get a question like, what will you do if a driver overtakes you in a hurry or barge in front of you? What will you do? So this question has four options. The first option can be scream or shout at the driver. The second option can be you overtake the driver again yourself. The third question can be you stop and switch off your engine. And the last option can be you calm your nerves. In this kind of question, you tell me what's the answer. You see, you know the answer already. It's just common sense, right? So that's why I say you read the question to understand. That is the first trick. You'll be able to get the answer. The second trick will be about you flagging a question if you do not understand. While on your exam day, you will see that you've been timed for your 50 questions. So if you know you've been stuck on a particular question for a long period of time, besties, just flag it. You go over other questions, then you come back to answer that particular one. Okay? And the third trick is use elimination method. So like the four options I said earlier on, you just eliminate two of the options that you know can never be the answer. You'll be left with another two options. In that two options is either you pick the answer that you're confident about, that you 100% sure that that is the correct one, or you go with an option that you know that is likely the answer, maybe 50% or 60% the answer, even though you're not too sure about it, but you know can slightly be the answer. Okay, so that is my trick and tips when it comes to the multiple choice question, and that is like the first part of the driving exam. Then when you come to the second part of the exam, we have hazard perception. So now, what is hazard? Hazard is like an object, or it might be any of the vehicle, it might be a lorry or a car or a cyclist, or even can be a woman drive past you without you getting a notice. Okay, so that is a hazard. When you see that, that is where the tip or the trick comes in. You have to focus and notice it instantly. When you see a hazard coming in front of you instantly, that will prompt you to put that brake on, you have to click it. So in this hazard, you get, it's 5 marks. Okay, it's either you get a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, or a 1. So when you see it instantly and click it, you get a 5. Yes, when you see it instantly. When you don't, and maybe you notice it's late, you might get a 2 or you might get a 1. But try to always get a score in each video, because when it's being calculated totally, when it's being calculated everything, you get total of 75 marks and your pass mark is 44. Okay, so I recently wrote my exam, and voila, I passed my exam. So my total score for my multiple choice question was a 48 over 50, and the hazard perception was 68 over 75, right? So with this trick and tips I've given you in this for this exam, I'm sure you're gonna hit it. You all is gonna pass your exam. And when it comes to this exam, what I used was this app. Okay, so I downloaded this app and I paid £4.99. That is like £5, and I was able to get access to everything. That is when it comes to attitude, the road signs, the rules, documents required, and like those are all the kind of questions you get. Even though I said it's common sense, majority of the questions are actually common sense, right? Maybe 30% or 40% of the questions you have to study for it. This particular app, there's another app as well you can use, but for me, I use that app only. I didn't watch any video on YouTube. I actually don't want to complicate or try to confuse myself with the whole app and YouTube and all that. I just use that particular app, and that was it. I didn't even stay long, and I went to write my exam, and that was how I studied for my exam. Okay, most people watch YouTube to guide them, but that I just use the app. Okay, and when it comes to driving, for road signs, they are very important. Someone like me, I've never driven any car before, neither in Nigeria or even here in the UK. Although I have a car, I've never driven in the road. I don't even know road signs, but the app helped me to understand road signs. You can actually buy these stickers from Amazon. A friend of mine do have them, and she was able to use that to also study for her exam. So you can get stickers that can help you go through road signs so you understand most of the road signs. So there's some road signs, when you see them, they'll tell you if you're allowed, if that when you see that road sign, you know if there's cycle, some are triangle, white, red, blue, with all those shapes as well. So these road signs will let you know what is being needed on the road. Okay, so that's all I have to say when it comes to passing your UK driver exam, theory exam. Okay, and that's all. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this video, watching and see my pretty face. Okay, see you in my next video. Please like, share, engage, and comment. Help me to keep posting more. All right, bye.